Take a moment to think about what makes you, you. Is it your personality? Is it the story you tell others about how you are? Is it the mission you have in life or your vision of the future? What about the way you treat others? Or your opinions, values, and beliefs? Chances are you've answered yes to all of these questions. And you're right. All of those factors form your identity. From the words you choose to speak to the way you dress, to the story you tell yourself in the mirror, all of them are part of your identity. Now consider this. While it makes a lot of sense for each of us to have their own identity, at the same time, each blog should have its own identity as well. Another word for identity in relation to a blog is brand. In other words, your blog's brand is the identity that people recognize based on an emotional and psychological connection as well as factual information. And your blog's brand is one of the most important factors that influence your blog's success. So, today, let's talk about branding your blog. Why should you care about branding your blog? Why should you invest time, energy, and possibly money to go through the process of branding your blog? Your blog's branding helps you build trust with your readers, and it increases the chances of them becoming true advocates and promoting your blog. It also enables you to capitalize on precious real estate on your blog's homepage and ensure that first-time visitors instantly get a sense of what your blog is about. Besides defining it as identity or personality, branding is best defined by its main components. Now, let's talk about the steps you need to take in order to design a brand for your blog. How do you go about branding your blog? You start by defining your blog's personality, and the first step is to choose your blog's personality archetype. Psychologist Carl Jung thought that humans belong to one of 12 primary personality archetypes, and that each of the 12 primary types has its unique set of values, traits, motivations, and flaws. When it comes to blogging, you can use these archetypes to figure out your blog's primary personality while gaining crucial insights into what story you're telling about your blog. The archetype you must identify with influences everything, from the audience you're most likely to connect and engage with to your writing style, your blog's logo, and even your blog's tagline. Next, we need to figure out a mission and vision for our blog. Your mission is in direct relation to your blog's target audience. Your vision, on the other hand, is what truly compels your readers to become loyal fans. Why? Because while a mission is tied to a specific pain point, your blog's vision paints a vivid image of what is going to happen once the mission is accomplished. Once you've figured out your blog's mission and vision, it's time to craft a compelling story. I highly recommend that you spend some time crafting a genuinely compelling story for your blog in which you explain why your blog exists, why you've chosen this particular mission, and what is your blog's value proposition. Now, let's talk about style, tone, and voice. Style is the way you use grammar, punctuation, and syntax. It's influenced by how your words work together and what effect your writing has on the audience. Voice is the personality that's reflected in your writing, and tone is the approach you take that's appropriate for the context of your content. Tone encompasses the audience's emotions that need to be accounted for and the resulting approach you must take. Once you've understood all these aspects, you can craft your blog's tagline. Think of your tagline as an extension of your blog's archetype, written in a style that can make it easy for potential readers to identify this archetype, while also teasing your audience about your blog's primary mission and vision. And if you're somehow confused by all this, I got just the thing to help you figure everything out. Answer the following 3 questions. The 3 W's of branding will help you better understand how each element relates to your blog's overall brand. 2 years ago, MasterCard made headlines with its decision to drop its name from its logo. This has become almost a trend as brands decide their logos are recognizable enough. BMW, on the other hand, infuriated its loyal fans by changing its logo. That's how important logos are. A logo that has nothing to do with your blog's niche is one that will further confuse any potential readers. For such a small detail, your logo sure matters a lot. It allows you to define your blog's identity, to make it instantly recognizable over the web, and to place it on almost every piece of content you share on any platform ever invented. This is but a small part of what branding your blog is all about.